I know that it's difficult, but for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a bright future. I know that it's difficult, but Jeremiah 29 verse 11, Bazalwane. Like, I was reminded of that this morning when something made sense. So for the past few days, weeks, I was praying about something, and then I was hoping that it would be what it is now. So when it happened the way that I had prayed, I thought that it's only because, well, not only, but it's mostly because I prayed for it. I'm like, oh God, you're so good. I didn't ask for this, and it's happening exactly like that, right? Then, fast forward into the situation, I realized that it happened like that because there were reasons. Like, God was like, yeah, it happened like this, yes, because you asked, but also because had it not happened like that, then you would not have been happy, you would not have been good and safe and provided for, so to say, in a way, with regards to that situation. And I'm like, oh God. And then he's like, for I know the plans I have for you, and they are all to prosper you. Sometimes we feel sad that we are not part of the plan. Sometimes we feel sad because we are excluded. Sometimes, and being excluded is difficult. Being rejected is difficult. Nobody wants to be rejected. Nobody wants to be left behind. Nobody wants to feel left out. And it's so hard to accept and to understand when we are left out. It's so hard to accept and understand when we've been rejected. When you thought it would be yes, but it was no. When you were so confident that you would make it, but you didn't. When you were so sure that you were going to get it, but you don't. And it's such a hard pill to swallow and a bitter pill to swallow. I'm not sure what the term is, but it's just not easy. But it's so wise and comforting when we remember that God knows the plans He has for us, and they are to prosper us. If it was a no, then God has a better plan. If it was a no, then maybe we are not ready. If it was a no, maybe it's a not yet, and not just a point blank no. Maybe it's a not right now. Maybe it's a not this way, not in this way, not in this manner, not with these people, but in this environment, with these other people, because I need you in this space for this purpose. So there's always a reason as to why God says no, as to why God says wait, as to why God says not yet, not now, not this place, and it's nice when we get to a point where we can understand His no's and be like, you know what, okay, fine, give me a yes. Where is the yes with regards to this? That was a no. Where is the yes? And sometimes, guys, we need to understand one very important thing. We are all God's children. All of us. Like, you don't deserve any more favor than I do. We all deserve His favor. We all deserve His goodness. We all deserve His grace. We all deserve His blessings. We all deserve His answered prayers. So if you and me are both praying about something and for something, and you get it and I don't have to feel like, oh my God, why not me? I'm so cursed. It was not mine. It was yours. It was yours. It's your time and not mine. We really need to get to a point where we understand that. Where we understand that some things are not for us. Some things are not about us. Some things are for someone else. Like, and for us who are in the entertainment industry, especially, I know that there's competition everywhere in every industry. With us in the entertainment industry, it's a lot because you're competing for the same role. You know, you want this role. You are both like, Showmax is like, I'm looking for this, and you feel like I look the part. This is for me. You know, everything didn't know you know. And then there's Mpho and Palesa and Nthabiseng and Katleho, and like, they also look the part. And sometimes it's not Ronawa's time, it's Nthabiseng's time. And that does not mean that Ronawa did anything wrong. It does not mean that I did not perform. It does not mean that I did not bring out what I was supposed to bring out and what was required. It just means that right now, it's Nthabiseng's time. God has been preparing Nthabiseng for this. God has been saying not yet to Nthabiseng for so long that God has to say yes to this one right now. So it's not always about you. It's not always about rejection and no's and you not receiving the favor, or you having to do, or you having done something wrong, or you not being blessed enough, or you being punished. No, sometimes it's just not your time. Sometimes that's not the environment. Sometimes that's not the season. Sometimes there's so much more. There's better. There's God knows the plans He has for you, and they are all to prosper you, and yours is to just trust Him and believe in Him and know that He will never leave you nor forsake you, and that He really has those plans for your good, and that everything works out for your good. Even the no's are for your good. So trust Him, trust that, and don't stop believing. And don't stop praying. Don't let it discourage you when things don't go your way. Just go back to Him and ask Him and find out and get to know better, so that you can do better and you can heal and you can move on to other things. All right. Have a great day.